first half touchdowns. Pretty good. This offensive line really got it done. I mentioned it, that they had a tough game against Kansas City. A lot of pressure on Drew Brees, but man, they have come out here on Christmas Day. And
what's up, guys?
Overall, and they've done a great job of blocking up the run game. Here it is, Kamara. Good tough running there by Alvin Kamara. After contact. Wow. Pretty good hits that he's taken to finish that run. But the defense, Dennis Allen and his defense did their job. Minnesota gets the ball to start this second half. They make a stop. They get the ball back to New Orleans, and they have a chance. Really to make
What's up, guys?
even harder than they've already been.
Guys, I just got to go get something real quick. I'm here for the second half. I'll be right back. Second half just started like 3 minutes ago.
4 years in the NFL for the third-round pick from Tennessee, Alvin Kamara has put together just his third career 100-yard rush day. Yeah, you know, he doesn't, unlike, Dalvin Cook, who they feed it to him pretty good, they don't do that so much with Alvin Kamara. He just has about 17, 18 touches a game is what he averages, and about 11 of those are carries. And so that's what he's had each of the last 2 games was 11 carries. He's got 13, here in this game. A little more than typically what he averages for a 60-minute ball game.
Oh my God! The first play I saw, Drew Brees is picked off. I literally didn't see anything. I turned on the game, I threw up the chair, and Brees is picked off. I'm bad luck. I am bad luck. I just cursed them. Guys, it's not even really Brees' fault. Emmanuel Sanders had his hands on it and it went through his hands. The first play I see, they're up 10 points. I sit down and Brees gets intercepted. Are you kidding me? Welcome, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, movie house. It looks like the New Orleans Saints winning. It was. I mean, they're still going to win. Guys, that was miserable. I literally looked at the game and I'm like, all right, so the Saints got the ball and Drew Brees throws an interception. Miserable. Steve John, I saw the first half. I was with family, Christmas Day. My brother was visiting for a week. He just left, so I wasn't going to do a stream as he's leaving. Haven't seen him in a year because of the quarantine, so I was like, I'm going to miss the first half of the stream. But I watched the game with him, or some of it with him. The Vikings almost just scored a touchdown. They're inside the 5. Vikings inside the 5, out of bounds. It's a 10-point game, Saints. How is everyone doing in the chat? Classy Saints fan. Oh, that's very splashy. How's everyone's holiday going? I don't know if you guys noticed, I've had Adventure Time coming out every day. Vikings from the 2. Vikings from the 2. Fakes the handoff. Wide open end zone. Touchdown Vikings. Wide open. The tight end. Smith Jr. Tight end. Wide open. Touchdown pass Vikings. With the extra point, it's a 3-point game. What just happened? Miserable. I don't know if you guys could see it well from there. But I got for Christmas for me and my brother to drink a very special Game of Thrones scotch. I've over the years got many of them. I have all these different Fire and Ice Johnny Walkers. I have House Lannister, Laggan, whatever the heck it's called. And this is House Tully. No good. Extra point, no good. Missed the extra point, guys. That's huge. That makes it a 4-point game. A field goal will not tie it now. Vikings missed the extra point. We're taking a shot. Who wants the first shot of the stream? House Tully, Game of Thrones. I'll put it up here. We are sponsored. No, we're not. I would love one day to be sponsored by random liquor companies and give a little shout. That would be awesome. I would love that. Like every time I do a live football stream of different, I'm gonna like push for that next year. I'm gonna see if I can get a company to sponsor my live streams. But I mean that's stretching it a bit. I'm taking a shot. Who wants the shot? Vikings just scored, but we're taking a shot because they missed the extra point. I'm going to turn down the volume. It's commercial right now. Don't want to get copyright for Burger King commercials. The Vikings missed the extra point, giving the Saints a 4-point lead. Need a touchdown to win it. First shot of the day. I have had no liquor today. We drank quite heavily yesterday because my brother, was his last night. Hadn't seen him in a year. So we had some beverages. But he left. And my family does everything on Christmas Eve. We're Italian. Italians do what's called Vigilia. And you celebrate everything on Christmas Eve. So we did all that. And now we are pretty much all doing our own thing. My sister and her boyfriend are watching a movie. My mom and dad are watching a different movie. My brother just left. And I watch football. Commercial timeout. Saints getting the ball back. Who wants the shot? I know people are in the chat. Steve John, you want the shot? Steve John, I think I saw you subscribe to Patreon. Were you a subscriber before and then joined again? Or was that your first time joining Patreon? I randomly saw your name. I'm pretty sure it was you. Classy Saints fan. You were the first in the room, Classy Saints fan. So I'm going to take this shot for you. Since no one is requesting one, I'll go with first come, first serve. Cheers, Classy Saints fan. We are winning by 4 points. Thank you to the Vikings missing. Do you like the goblet of mimosa I have that is the size of my head? Ed Podolak. Good old Ed Podolak. All right, guys, here we go. We got the Drew. Oh, I don't want to block Drew Brees' armrest. There we go. Now you can see the Drew Brees armrest. All right, guys, here we go. Saints getting the ball back, up by 4. We got 9 minutes in the third. Saints running it out. Through the 20, up the, oh, he got shoelace tackled at the 26. He was shooting up the middle. All he had to do was break one tackle. He would have still get tackled, but he would have got an extra 10 or 15 yards. Don Shula. You guys doing anything for Christmas? We got any people in here still celebrating? I was debating whether or not to even do a stream because I assumed a lot of people would be with their families and not watching YouTube. But I figured everyone left and I could do the second half. Kamara up the middle, gains 2 yards. Kamara up the middle for a gain of 2. But yeah, I figured, why not do a live stream? I'm going to watch the second half anyway. I'm not going to do videos or anything. I don't edit when I watch the Saints. I focus and pay attention to everything. So I might as well do a live stream for the second half since no one's around. They're talking about Ed Podiak or whatever his name was. 350 yards of scrimmage in a game. It's a record. It's some, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Murray around the corner gets about 3 yards. It's going to be a third and about 3 or 4 yards, guys. Hey, Jay. What's up, Haro fan? Where the hell have you been, Haro fan? I was late. It's Christmas. I was having dinner with the family. First down, Saints. Passing play by Drew Brees to Latavius Murray. I'll turn the volume up a little on the TV. First down, Saints. First down, Saints. Latavius Murray. Nice little slant. I like it. It's a nice, easy little play, but he was wide open. First down, Saints at the 39. First and 10. Brees throwing. fires downfield, wide open, Emmanuel Sanders. As I'm saying Michael Thomas, I'm like, wait, Michael Thomas isn't even in the game. Emmanuel Sanders, wide open in the middle of the field. At least, where'd he get tackled? 35, 40? It's either the 35 or the 30. So they're in field goal range either way. Great throw, great catch, wide open Emmanuel Sanders. Oh my God, they're showing the replay. He almost lost it twice. He bobbled it twice and then had to hug it real tight. They almost stripped it inside the 35, at the 34. Taysom Hill is in, up the middle, out the side, and gets about 6 yards. Maybe 5. They said 5. Taysom Hill, 5 yards on first down. I'll take it. Second down. Breeze is 12 of 18. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions, guys. Last week was the worst game Drew Brees ever had. Statistically speaking, worst game Drew Brees ever had last week. He's got 2 interceptions today and is throwing maybe 60%. That's like a really bad game for Drew Brees. Catch made, inbounds, I think. Yep, they're saying inbounds, got about 2 or 3 yards. But guys, that's miserable. Drew Brees is having, I'm not kidding, like if you did Drew Brees' 2 interception games, you could probably count them on 2 hands. And he had 2 of them in the last 2 weeks. That's horrible. They're rushing the guy back. Something's up. Now they got Taysom Hill in again. They ran Taysom Hill back in. 3rd and 2. Everyone spread wide. Taysom Hill up the middle. Oh my God, I think they stopped him. He's about a foot short. Taysom Hill up the middle on 3rd and 2. He's about a foot short. Peyton's going for it. Sean Payton, what's up, Ryan? Merry Christmas. Ryan, Steph, Merry Christmas. Steph, I just finished 6 feet under. It's rendering, so I got your 6 feet under for October. We're in October. For December, I did every exclusive on Monday and Tuesday, and they're all going to start coming out in the next couple days. But Steph, 6 feet under is out there. I got Battlestar, Fringe, everything came out today. I had another one too. Oh yeah, I got. There's a bunch of shows coming out. I'm even gonna possibly start The Stand. Have any of you seen The Stand yet? I haven't heard anybody talk about it. I just finished Mandalorian. Holy crap, Mandalorian is great. I did all the reactions. I just gotta get time to edit them up, and I gotta get data to throw them up on Patreon. I started getting so ahead of myself with Clone Wars and everything. I have run out of data, and the next plan up is like $1,000 a year, like something crazy. So I have to just wait till I get data, but things will start rolling out. What about The Stand? Has anybody seen it? What's your favorite horror movie, Jay? How much of Clone Wars have you got left? Ryan, I'll go back to the other one, horror fan. I just watched a couple earlier today when my brother was here. I think I've got 12 episodes of Clone Wars left. I think it's 12. So I could literally finish it. I'm going to, after this game, my plan, I have tomorrow off and Sunday off. And Sunday, the Saints aren't playing because they're playing now. Saints just went for a 4th down and got it. Saints get it, 4th and 1. Saints get it, Taysom Hill, 1st down. But, yeah, I have no work till Monday. So I think I'm going to blow out Clone Wars. I'm going to finally get Clone Wars done. I just finished Mandalorian. I just figured I'm going to finish watching it because I don't want to get Mandalorian spoiled while I'm catching up on Clone Wars. So I finished Mandalorian, and honestly, I feel comfortable with where I'm at in the series, that I don't think I've ruined anything, or at least nothing massively. If anything, I'll go into a shock when I see it on Clone Wars, so I'm not too worried. But my goal this week, Kamara up the middle, 1st down, and then some all the way to the 6-yard line. Alvin Kamara gets like 15, 20 yards up the middle, dragging Vikings bodies. He was literally where they started. From the 25, he got to the 6, dragging bodies. He's literally dragging 2 or 3 Vikings. We're going volume. I'll come back to the chat. Saints from the 6. Alvin Kamara. Wide open hole. Touchdown, Alvin Kamara. Wide open hole. He almost didn't even get touched. It was a joke. From the 6-yard line. Alvin Kamara from the 6-yard line after a 19-yard run the play before.
He comes in back there at right tackle, and watch how he just totally collapses that side. And then you've got Alvin Kamara coming right off of that block.
Untouched at the line. 6 yards untouched. They got him at the line. He was already in for the touchdown by the time they touched him. Extra point coming.
And new Saints record with 4 rushing touchdowns in a game.
And it's good. I don't know if you guys heard the stat. They just said this ties the record for the most rushing touchdowns ever in a Saints game. 4 rushing touchdowns, no touchdowns by Drew Brees, 2 interceptions thrown by Drew Brees. So the Saints are winning by 10, but Brees is playing like garbage. He's 13 of 20 with 2 interceptions, 0 touchdowns. That is garbage, especially for Drew Brees. That is embarrassing for Drew Brees. That's garbage for an average quarterback. That's absolute garbage, crazy crap. Anyway, back to the Clone Wars. So I think I'm going to finish Clone Wars this weekend, tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to try to start the stand. I'll see in the comments. I'd like to watch it, but I've got to sign up. Yeah, Steph, I saw it was on CBS, so I used illegal methods, and I have a hold of it. But, yep, Steve John, hatred towards Brees. I can't even shit talk with you because it's disgusting what he's doing. I don't even blame Drew Brees, though. I blame Sean Payton and them for rushing him back. They should have left Taysom Hill in. I don't even care if we lose the game because of Taysom Hill. Let the boy get some rest. He's obviously not feeling good. Like the 2 worst games, I'm not kidding. These might be the last 2 games, might be the 2 worst Drew Brees games I've seen. Like they're winning, but he's playing like garbage. And this is because you rushed a man back who had 11 broken ribs and a punctured lung. Miserable, but we're taking a shot. Who wants the shot? I'll go to the chat in a minute, guys. I'm just very excited. It's Christmas. I'm hyper. My brother was just here. Partied all week. Who wants a shot? Me. I see Easton Follies. He wins. Or she. I don't know. I think Easton Follies is a dude, but I'm not sure. There we go, guys. If you weren't in the chat before, we're in a commercial break. The Saints just scored. It is 30-20. I got a special expensive bottle of Game of Thrones single malt whiskey. So we're going to take a shot of it. I am a dude. Easton Folly. I just wasn't sure. I don't want to be sexist. Easton Folly, I guess, could be either way, right? I mean, it's a place or a thing. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to read the chat in a minute, guys. Saints timeout. We're coming back from timeout. Saints just scored. We're taking a shot for the score. Easton Folly. Merry Christmas, everybody. Slap a like on the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm trying to get to 10,000 by January 1st, by the New Year's, by New Year's Eve. On New Year's Eve, if I have not hit it yet, I'm going to do a live stream and do a race to 10,000 because I'm about 200 away right now. I average about 100 a week. So I have about a week to get twice the average. So I'm going to push for it. I'm going to start getting new shows out. I'm doing the Adventure Time Marathon right now. I'm trying to do a lot on the channel in the next week or two so that I could get to 10,000 subscribers before the new year. Nothing happens if I do, but I just felt like accomplishing a goal before the new year. I figured this year was a garbage year, lots of craziness. I'm healthy and everything worked out as good as could be, I guess, but a lot of bad shit happened in the world. So I was like, it would be nice if I could hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year, start off the new year with a bang, and we'll see what happens. But slap a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't, and this is the shot for Alvin Kamara's 5 millionth touchdown today. Cheers. We're going to go volume for a minute. Here's the Saints game. Vikings, 2nd and 10.
Second down
Delvin Cook. Delvin Cook, screen pass, 5-yard gain. Vikings are going to be 2nd and 6. Let's go to the chat. All right, time for chat. Vikings have the ball. Saints are up 11. All right, let's go back to the chat, guys. I'm going to finish Clone Wars before doing Season 2 of Mando. Ryan, I don't think you'll spoil anything too crazy, but I don't blame you. If you're not in a rush, don't worry about it. I was in a rush to just get it all reacted and on the channel, so I was rushing around for different reasons. But I would recommend, if you got the time, I would definitely watch Clone Wars. A lot of people in the chat and in the comments were telling me I should also watch Resistance. I'm going to watch that too. So when I'm done with Clone Wars, I'm going to watch Resistance. I don't think it's nearly as long as Clone Wars, and I feel like it's older. Or at least there wasn't a newer season, like Clone Wars came back for a season. I don't think Resistance did that. I don't know much about it, though, to be honest with you. So I will watch Resistance at some point. Go back. What's your favorite horror movie? Favorite horror movie? Guys, it's really difficult. Are we going... you have to give me, like, parameters. Are you talking epic masterpieces? Are you talking like good old horror, good fun? 80s horror? Like, there's so many different kinds. Like, I enjoy 80s horror. I enjoy 80s cheese. But I would obviously not put them up in the ranks with the classics or the masterpieces. But I watch 80s horror all the time. Like, all year round, all the time. I was watching it last night. I love cheesy 80s horror. I also grew up in the 80s, so maybe that's why. Vikings wide open, pass caught on 2nd and 3rd. Who is that? Thielen. Thielen catching the ball on a 2nd and 3rd, got about 20 yards, and they're in field goal range. They are in field goal range, guys. Vikings in field goal range, but they're up by 11, the Saints. I like to watch it. We're talking The Stand. Steph would like to watch it, but you can only watch the new Stand. I hate when they do this, guys. I love The Stand. Stephen King's The Stand. The original I thought was great. It was a miniseries on television, kind of cheesy, but a perfect example of cheesy horror. It was more 90s cheesy horror, but it was still really good. The Vikings almost just bombed an end zone touchdown, but it was missed. But yeah, The Stand, I loved it. I love Stephen King movies. Even though they're cheesy and everything, I dig them. I like the original one. And they keep putting shows on CBS All Access, good shows that would probably succeed elsewhere. They keep putting them on CBS All Access. And not for nothing, CBS All Access is shit. I have watched shows on CBS All Access. They're good, but CBS charges you for everything, and they're horrible with content creators. I'm not kidding you. CBS is the biggest problem I've ever had with content creators. Twilight Zone, they gave me so much shit for a trailer of the Twilight Zone. I never even did an episode of the new Jordan Peele one. I just did a trailer reaction. They gave me more shit than I've ever gotten on a YouTube video over a trailer reaction. And then I did an old Twilight episode, chopped it all up into like 8 minutes, and they literally sent me a letter saying they were going to sue me if I didn't take it down immediately. No other person has ever done that. And I've done YouTube is over almost 2 years now. I've been doing YouTube. No one else has done that. And I do actual shows. This was over trailers and shows from the 50s, 1950s. That's nuts. 2nd and 18, Vikings from the 42. Almost sacked. Get the pass off. Down the side. He gets to about the 32. It's going to be a 3rd down and 9. 3rd down and 9. And they're in field goal range. But it's still a 2-possession game. Saints winning. Back to the chat. How's everyone's Christmas doing? Merry Christmas. I didn't eat much, even though I had dinner. I was so hungover from the night before. I didn't eat much for dinner. So, even though I'm drinking now, I'm getting a little buzz. All I know is, I'm going back to the chat. Remember me? Of course, Eastern Follies. Of course I remember you. I know Eastern Follies. We got an injury timeout, guys. Saints guy down. Injury timeout on 3rd and 9. It's Vikings ball. Then you will be fine. Use a VPN, Steph, in it. Yeah, I use VPNs for everything, guys. VPNs are magical things. From the logo of the scotch, it looks like House Tully. Steph is right. We're in a commercial timeout, guys. I'm drinking House Tully Game of Thrones whiskey. It is Glendullen. Is that Scotch? Yeah, it's Scotch, right? That's Scottish. Yes, it's Scotch. I thought it was whiskey. It's Scotch. Glendullen. I have 4 of these. This is the 4th different Game of Thrones I bought. I have the Night's Watch, the House Lannister, House Targaryen, and this is House Tully. I'm trying them all. I'm not going to lie. This was my favorite until I got Michelle for Christmas. Michelle's my girlfriend. I got Michelle for Christmas the Night's Watch. It is a all black casing, and the bottle is pitch black. You can't even see through it. It's pretty cool looking. That was the most expensive one I bought yet. The Night's Watch for Michelle. That one is the best one by far. It is it's as smooth as the House Tully, but with like an ashy aftertaste, and it was beautifully done. It's in my bedroom. Michelle's not here. Michelle had to go home, help with the cats and stuff. But it's in my room, but I'm not going to drink her whiskey without her. So, great stuff, though. If you want to know my opinion so far out of Targaryen, Lannister, Tully, and Night's Watch was ridiculously good. Tully is my second favorite. Let's go back. We're still in a commercial timeout. Saints up by 11. Vikings 3rd and 9. There was an injury. I believe Alvin Kamara is the best player on the Saints. Drew sucks. Steve John, I'm not going to disagree right now with any of that. What's a good one? Are there any decent free ones, or is it worth to stick? Oh, we're talking about VPNs. I use ExpressVPN. It costs me $100 a year. But if you account for the savings, I know it's horrible because you're pirating stuff. Boo! I won't even talk about it. But it's great savings. NordVPN's another good one. Yeah, NordVPN. I use ExpressVPN. NordVPN I hear all the time. I only went with Express because I think someone gave it to me as a gift, and then I just renewed it and kept rolling with ExpressVPN. Why not, right? Prom Night is the best horror movie. Prom Night, I know I've seen Prom Night, but I honestly can't remember much of it. It's been a long while. And the Vikings on 3rd and 9 didn't convert. We're going to go volume. There's flags I want to see. Vikings 3rd and 9. I think it's pass interference on the Saints. It is against New Orleans on 3rd and 9. The Vikings didn't convert, but there's flags everywhere. And it's on Jenkins. Malcolm Jenkins, my friend's brother. I know Malcolm Jenkins' brother. He's a friend of mine, lives in New Jersey.
Defense, number 27, that penalty is declined. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the passer, that's what they're calling.
And for passing distance in the goal correction, for 15 yards.
15 yards. It was a 3rd and 9. Malcolm Jenkins gets a hold, but they rejected the hold, and there is roughing the passer. The roughing the passer gets them way more yardage. So now we got the Vikings inside the 20. The Vikings are in the red zone. We'll go back to the chat in a second, guys. If you're jumping in, I don't know if you heard before, trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. So subscribe if you dig what you're seeing and like the channel. Here we go. Vikings, end zone, touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. The flag is thrown. Thielen had it and dropped it on the ground. But there's flags everywhere. Gotta be. If there's flags everywhere like that in the end zone, it's gotta be Saints pass interference. Saints pass interference. It was Thielen, man. He was moving. He caught the ball. Oh, no. He caught it like this, kind of missed it, regrouped, dropped it again. Doesn't matter. It was Malcolm Jenkins again. But I don't know. Officials. Officials are saying good call. Sean Payne and them are freaking out. I don't know. Malcolm Jenkins had his arm on his helmet, so I think that's a good call. We got Vikings 1st and goal from the 1, and they lose 2 yards. Loss of 3. Vikings lose 3 on a 1st and goal from the 1. I'll go back to the chat in a minute, guys. I didn't expect action.
Right back into the hole. You got Davenport, he's right there as well. Rankin, Mata, they're all.
My God, the Saints D collapsed on that dude. That's what you want to see. Here we go. From the 4.5. Vikings, 2nd and goal from almost the 5. Handoff fakes. Pass wide open. Guys, the same Smith Jr. that was wide open on the last touchdown, wide open again. Smith Jr. wide open on 2 touchdown passes in a row. That was the exact same play. They're saying it right now. That was the similar design to the last touchdown pass. The Vikings just scored. They're going to probably go for 2, guys. They missed the extra point on the last touchdown. Vikings are probably going for 2. They're not saying it yet, but I'm waiting to see. Wide open both times. That's pathetic. Wide open both times. And they're kicking the field goal. The Vikings are kicking the field goal. They're kicking the extra point. They're not going for 2, and it's good. So the Vikings are still down by 4. Why they don't go for 3, I don't know. I would have went for the 2-point conversion, made it a 3-point game. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. That's crazy to me. Let's go back to the chat. We're a commercial break. With some of them, you can change your Netflix. Yeah, I saw that. Ryan says The Shining. One of my friends' favorite movies of all time is The Shining. I dig The Shining, but even though it's Stephen King, and I literally just said I love all Stephen King movies, I do love The Shining. It's just it's a little too long, and it's a little too slow in parts. And I was talking about this last night. I rewatched Blade Runner with Michelle last night, and we were talking about how some scenes really drag. Like when Harrison Ford is investigating certain crimes, he's like, zoom in, zoom out. Left, right, zoom in, zoom out. For like 20 minutes he's doing this. And I enjoy that because I'm enjoying watching Harrison Ford doing investigative things. But I could totally see how people could get annoyed by that. I dug it, but it's something similar with Shining, and I don't dig it in The Shining, so I get it. Prom Night is the best horror movie. Have you ever read the Star Wars Legends books? Ryan, I have not, but my partner at the arcade has. He reads everything Star Wars. He's obsessed, and I ask him about all the lore, but I never read anything. But I would. We've got a bottle of Johnny Walker White Walker Scotch. That's what I have right here, Steph. I have White Walker Scotch, Fire and Ice, and a Song of Fire. Oh, I have a Song of Ice, a Song of Fire, and the one you just said, White Walker Scotch. I have all 3. I have them from every year, but these ones are all unopened right now. But yeah, I don't know. I guess the Game of Thrones fan in me has them all. Who dat? We got OG Flay in the house. I don't know if he's still here. If Drew Brees goes to the Super Bowl, he'll lose it. I don't know. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt right now. If we're talking 80s slashers, my favorite was Terror Train. I saw Terror Train. Good stuff. I'm a sucker for old school Friday the 13th when we go 80s cheese. Saints ball, 1st and 10, 3 or 4 yards, almost to the 40-yard line. We got to take a shot for the Vikings touchdown. I'm doing shots for everybody. It's Christmas, why not? Who wants a shot for the Vikings touchdown? The evil, mean old Vikings. Who wants a shot for them? Commercial timeout. Third quarter comes to an end. Third quarter comes to an end. Saints up by 4. If Joe Brees goes to the Super Bowl against Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes will definitely lose. If Joe Brees does, who's Joe Brees? I wasn't sure if it was like a joke. I figured you meant Drew, but I wasn't sure if there was like a joke I was missing. Yeah, if we're talking 80s slashers, I have so many guys. I don't know if you guys, if you want to get a lot of 80s slasher type movies, watch Red Letter Media. They watch all this B-list 80s slasher type stuff, good stuff, ridiculous stuff. Drew Brees can only face Mahomes in the Super Bowl. The rest of them are in the NFC. Yes, that is true. I'm curious to see. Honestly, Drew Brees playing the worst game I've ever seen and coming within a field goal against the Kansas City Chiefs makes me feel pretty optimistic, honestly, because he can't get worse. The dude came back from a 1-month rest, from 11 broken ribs, and lost by a field goal against potentially the best team in the NFL. So I feel pretty good about that, in all honesty. I know Brees will get better. I know he's playing like garbage now. I'm not denying that. But he's only going to get better, and Drew Brees is still Drew Brees. He's not going to suck. Tom Brady has his days. Mahomes has played like garbage on a couple occasions. It happens sometimes. This dude, who I never heard of a man breaking 11 ribs. I think Bruce Lee or someone did. Like, there was a martial artist I used to watch, and I remember he filmed a movie once. Maybe it was Jackie Chan. And he had like a bunch of broken ribs and stuff, and he finished filming a martial arts movie. That's pretty ballsy. But we're still in a commercial timeout. Ryan, since this is Scotch, and you live in Scotland, Ryan, my sister for Christmas got me a parcel of land in Scotland. It's a real deal, legit thing. She bought 1 foot of property next to each other for me and 1 foot for my brother. And she said people go there and literally like will stand on their parcels of land and have like a shot or a drink. So one day, me and my brother swore we would go to Scotland and stand on our parcels of land and have a drink. And maybe we will have one with you, my friend. That'd be hilarious. I would love to have that happen one day. Not anytime soon, but someday this will happen. So cheers, Ryan. Cheers, my friend, to the Saints winning this game. They're having the ball. The commercial timeout's over. Guys, I couldn't even breathe for a second. They almost intercepted the ball. On 2nd and 6, the Vikings almost intercepted again. It would have been the 3rd one. They were inches away from intercepting a 3rd ball from Brees. I don't think, maybe you guys in the chat could tell me. I can't look because my phone is a camera right now. But I don't think Drew Brees has ever thrown 3 interceptions. Maybe once or twice. But I can't remember any. I feel like he might have done it once or twice, but I can't remember one. 3rd and 6, Saints ball from the 37.
Here it is, 3rd down, extra man on the rush. The pass is
Wide open catch, and he breaks a tackle down the sideline. At the 20-yard line, Jared Cook on a 3rd and 6. 34 yards. 34 yards, Jared Cook.
Maybe it was Anthony Harris here, and you can see that Brees is protecting the ribs right here. You know, he just immediately.
Oh, man.
It was short. It was underthrown.
They drilled Brees in the ribs. He couldn't protect himself, and he tried to tuck his arm and protect himself. Ah, man.
Get it out and at the same time protect those ribs. So, you know, if you needed a visual to kind of show.
He's good, though. Everyone tight. Kamara run up the middle. Wide open hole. Gets 7. 7 yards on 1st down, Alvin Kamara. One-eyed Willie. Jared Cook is a stud.
Trying to get his right arm back down so he can kind of, you know, protect that. It's just what happens. I mean, naturally you.
Drew Brees is looking solid. He's not grimacing. I mean, he's not playing good ball, but at least he's not dying. I don't see him, like, if he started wincing and stuff, I'd be worried. 2nd and 3rd from the 13. Alvin Kamara up the middle gets 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and about a half a yard.
44-yarded to Jared Cook. Make that stop.
One-Eyed Willie's in the chat. I think I just said that. One-Eyed Willie, welcome, my friend. 3rd and a half a yard. 13 minutes. Taysom Hill is in, but so is Breeze. Kamara goes off the field. Taysom Hill is in with Breeze. Handoff. Murray. 1st down and a couple more. Gets to about the 7 or the 6 yard line.
Saints came into this game at 84% converting on 3rd or 4th and 1. That is the 2nd best mark in the league, and they get it here with the
1st down, Saints. 1st and goal, guys. 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 6 or the 7. I didn't see where the spot was. Guys, I thought we weren't going to have a lot of shots. I'm taking a shot every 20 minutes. 1st and goal from the 7. Saints ball from the 7. Breeze, handoff, Kamara, fires up the middle. Touchdown, Alvin Kamara. Touchdown again. 5 touchdowns. That's insane. Alvin Kamara, 5 rushing touchdowns in the game. All the touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, Alvin Kamara. Most touchdowns by a single man since 2013, it just said. 7 years, no man has done this in 7 years. And he could still score more. We got 12 minutes left, 37-27. We're about to go up 11 with the extra point. Here comes the extra point, and it's good. 38-27. I want Saints to lose. Steve John, do you really hate Drew Brees that much? Or are you just, like, for the fun of shit talking? Because I've never seen someone dislike a player so much. And Drew Brees is such a good dude. I don't understand. Like, if it was someone else, like Cam Newton, I despise. I hate Cam Newton's guts. It's not because he's a Panther or was a Panther. He's a Patriot now. But I hate Cam Newton. I think he's a horrible human being. I just don't like the dude. I mean, I don't want him to die, but I just don't like the dude. I feel like Drew Brees is a solid family man. What do you have against Drew Brees? I mean, like, you can hate him because you don't like the Saints, but the dude himself, you seem to have a lot of inner hatred for Drew Brees. We're in a commercial timeout, guys. Alvin Kamara just scored his 5th touchdown of the game. The most by an NFL player in 7 years. If he scores one more, it might be an NFL record or close to it. I don't know. What is the record for rushing touchdowns in a game? 6 or 7? It's got to be no more than 7. I can't imagine somebody in an NFL game scored 8 rushing touchdowns. It just doesn't sound feasible in an NFL game. These are people paid millions of dollars to play a professional sport. It makes sense in college. I can see that happening in college. Drew Brees racist. Sharina Robinson. Welcome, Sharina Robinson. Sharina, you are getting a shot. Because I've never seen Sharina in the chat before, and I love when new people jump in with us. So Sharina, if you would like, this shot is for you. Slap a like, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 10,000 before New Year's. I got like 200 to go, I think. So Sharina, I hope you're still in the chat. Cheers, Sharina. Ah, delicious. I'm almost out of my giant mimosa. This thing was filled to the brim. It is as big as my head. It might look like, you guys might think it's like the camera angle, but this is literally as big as my head. So there's a lot of mimosa with some scotch. Cheers to Drew Brees. Retire after this year. I got to admit, I do love Steve John's hatred for it. It's like almost fun banter. I feel like it's like in a comedy movie where like someone who's always just ragging on one person, but it's funny. It's like entertaining. I dig it. I feel like he's doing it for the sake of entertainment. But if he truly hates Drew Brees, then at least I am enjoying it. We are now 12 minutes left, guys. 12 minutes left. I've heard that he's very cocky and oh, I didn't see that. So Steve John says, I hear he's very cocky and every time he gets to the playoffs, he loses. And he hasn't been in the Super Bowl for a while. He needs to retire and give it up. I've never heard such things. I mean, maybe I've never met him. I'm not friends with him. I heard that he's a very humble man. On the contrary, I may be biased because I'm a Saints fan, but I heard that Drew Brees is a really down-to-earth, humble, family man kind of guy. I could be wrong. I don't know. What are they showing us here? 160 career sacks. Oh, Kevin Green, Hall of Fame. What is this about? I don't know what they're talking about. All I know is the Vikings have the ball. I'm not biased. I also hate my quarterback Mitch. He sucks. We need new quarterbacks in the draft. Steve John, I don't totally disagree. We definitely need new quarterbacks. There's not a whole lot of good quarterbacks left. I think that's what you're trying to say. There is a time when everybody that was drafted was like phenomenal, like 5-star quarterbacks. Now you really don't get a lot. You get like guys like Mahomes every now and then, but I feel like there hasn't been any like superstar years where like quarterbacks were just flooding the draft. We got a 3rd and 6, guys. Vikings down by 11.
Shocked when I heard the news.
Third and 6.
They're down 6. Vikings need a conversion.
Sack! He loses the ball! The Vikings fumble the ball after a sack, lose about 5 or 6 yards, maybe more.
Got there and knocked it away.
Boom! On 3rd down, fumble Vikings. Where were they at? They're at the 30. Where did he fumble it? They're at the 30. He fumbles at the 27. And it goes, they're way back, man. It was past the 20. They lost over 10 yards. Beautiful. It's Cam Jordan. 4th and 16. The kick's off. No flags. Saints field it. Man, they field it at the 30. Get to about the 43. Saints are going to start from the 43, up 11 points, and there's 10 minutes left in the entire game. I want the Saints win this. They're tied with the Packers for the first round bye, and the Saints beat the Packers, so the Saints break the tie. Am I wrong about that? I might be wrong about that. Someone correct me right now. Did the Saints beat the Packers? I'm not now. I feel like they did, but now I'm doubting myself. Whoever won that game breaks the tie. And if the Saints win this, they're tied with the Packers. Saints ball from the 42. Murray up the middle gets 2 yards. Latavius Murray, 2 yards. Guys, if you're jumping in late, slap a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. So subscribe. I think I need like 200 more in a week. I got a week. New Year's is a week from today. I got a week to get 200 subscribers. It's easily possible. I average 100 a week. So 200 is doable if I do live streams and stuff. So let's try to do it. Breeze. Bombs. Caught. Beautiful. Emmanuel Sanders on the run. 2nd and 8. Gets 20-something yards. From the 42, it had to be at least 20 yards. Where's he falling? We got 10. Boom. Over 20 yards. Man. Breeze throws it. Emmanuel Sanders lays his body out and he gets that ball. Emmanuel Sanders with the diving grab. Saints in field goal range. Could go up 2 touchdowns. Let's do it. I want to see Alvin Kamara break records. Breeze, handoff. It's Murray up the middle. Gain of 4, maybe 5. Murray up the middle, gain of 5. The rested Kamara for that 6th touchdown. I know it's coming. Alvin Kamara is going to get a 6th touchdown. There's 8 minutes in the game. Saints up 11. Saints ball. They're just going to get Kamara. Breeze on the sideline. Kamara's in with Taysom Hill. Kamara's in with Taysom Hill. We're going to try to get some 6th touchdown Kamara action. Handoff, fakes it. Pass to Kamara. Breaks the tackle. First down. Kamara is a friggin' stud. Kamara just broke like 2 tackles. Got the first down from a pass by Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill spreading it out. Kamara is a beast, man. I'm getting a Kamara jersey. It is one of the, over the years, I have slowed my roll with getting new jerseys. I used to immediately get jerseys of new players, and as you can see, with Sproles and other people, they didn't even last a year on the team. So Kamara, if they re-sign this dude, I am going Kamara jersey. He is the stud of the team. Pass, Breeze, caught, touch, 5-yard gain. 1st and 10, they get 5 yards. I think it was Callaway. We're losing clock, guys. We won this game. 7 minutes left. The Saints are up by 11. They're about to score again, and they are just running clock. Under 7 minutes in the 4th quarter. Under 7 minutes. Kamara's in the game. Backfield. We got Breeze at quarterback. Will Kamara get a 6th touchdown? Handoff Kamara. Up the middle. Gains 1 or 2 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and probably 2 or 3. 3rd down. It's either 2 or 3 yards. Either way, 3rd and 2. They gave him it. 3rd and 2. Guys, I know the Saints won this. We're almost under 6 minutes. They're using up so much clock. Almost under 6 minutes. Up by possibly 3 possessions. The Saints scored a touchdown. They're up by 3 possessions. Here we go. Saints from the 13. 3rd and 2. Breeze throwing. Catch made. 1st down. Inside the 10. Inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. 1st down. Josh Hill. Josh Hill with the 1st down. Beautiful. I dare you, if the Saints get a win, you have to buy a Camaro jersey. I know you make, I know, it's autocorrect, because he won this game for the science of the Saints. I get you, Steve John. I didn't even read your comment, and I pretty much just said that. Here we go. 1st and goal from the 9. Pitch to Kamara on the outside. Oh my God, he got 4 or 5 yards. He's inside the 5, guys. 2nd and goal, inside the 5. Kamara's about to score number 6. Under 5 minutes. Saints are using up so much clock. Under 5 minutes. Kamara's off the field. Oh, they took Kamara out the field. No. Guys, they just took Kamara off the field. Are they not going to let him go for a number 6? They got Murray on the field. I want Kamara to get number 6. Handoff fakes. Breeze throws. And they're at the 1-yard line. Here we go, guys. They're at the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 1. You get Kamara in there. Don't you leave him on the side. Are you kidding me? Get Kamara out there for number 6. Guys, they're not putting Kamara out there. Guys, it's third and goal from the 1. Kamara could get a 6 touchdown, and they're not putting him in. I'm going to get angry. You put that man in there, and you let him get his 6th touchdown. Saints call a timeout. They let the clock tick down to 4 minutes. We got 4:03 on the clock. 4:03 on the clock, and the Saints take a timeout. They're third and goal from the 1. Kamara has 5 touchdowns. Every touchdown, Alvin Kamara, he could get number 6 right now. They're not even going to commercial. They're keeping all eyes on this because Alvin Kamara could potentially, I don't know what the record is right now. Kamara's not coming in. The whole crowd is booing. They won't put Kamara in. The whole crowd is booing. They're booing, and I agree. Taysom Hill, touchdown. But that's, look, why wouldn't you give Kamara 6, man? That's bullshit. I don't like it. I'm against my own team right now. You don't let Alvin Kamara score? I don't like that. Why don't you let the man break records and do magic? Like, what the hell? Like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all, guys. I'm taking a shot for Taysom Hill because I'm not going to blame the players, but I'm mad at Sean Payton. The whole stadium booed. The whole stadium booed the Saints because they didn't let Alvin Kamara get the 6th touchdown. I don't like that. I'm mad. I'm mad at my own team. You don't neglect the guy from getting a record-breaking touchdown. What is that about? So Taysom Hill can score again? I don't like that, guys. On December 12th, 1965, the rookie running back Gale Sayers of the Chicago Bears scored 6 touchdowns during a single game. See? They just took away Alvin Kamara's 6th touchdown. What the hell was that? He could have literally made history. Alvin Kamara could have just made history, and the New Orleans Saints coach stripped him of that so Taysom Hill could run it in a yard on a meaningless score. What is that all about? I don't like that at all, guys. I'm actually very angry at that. To let Taysom Hill score a meaningless touchdown, you just stripped a man of an NFL record. Like, what is that about? I'm actually very upset about that. Who wants a shot based off of the horrible ripoff by Taysom Hill? Even though it's not Taysom Hill's call. At the end of the day, it's Sean Payton's call. So I blame Sean Payton for this. I mean, the dude could have got 6 touchdowns. We do need to pray to God. I want a shot. Steve John, for all the banter and good fun and competitive assault on Drew Brees, this one's for you, sir. To Steve John. Cheers, my friend. And I'm assuming that might be the last score. There's less than 4 minutes in the game. Saints are up by 3 scores now. The Vikings aren't going to win at this point. It basically just comes down to running the clock out. The Vikings need to score 2 touchdowns with 2-point conversions and a field goal in 4 minutes. And they're playing like garbage. Jay, do you know where that piece of land you got? Ryan, I have to look at it. I read it all, but I didn't fully take it all in. It's in my bedroom, buried under all my Christmas gifts. I will definitely check it out. I will remember and I'll ask you. But yeah, it's I read it, and me and my brother were like, oh my God, that's so funny. And my sister's like, no, it is legit. Like, you own a piece of land now. And I got them next to each other so you could have a drink and a shot. I think it's like a thing people do. Like, you go to Scotland on your parcel of land and you cheers your friend.
Still alive for that #1 seed, which right now is held by the Green Bay Packers.
Here we go. Saints up by 18 points, guys. So we're talking 2 touchdowns. One of them's got to go for a 2-point conversion, and they got to get a field goal in 3 minutes. It ain't happening. The Saints win. They are now tied with the Green Bay Packers. If the Green Bay Packers lose on Sunday, we have the lead. Send it on Discord when you see it again. I will, Ryan. I'll check it out after this. I'm going to do a bunch of Clone Wars. And then it's tomorrow, Saturday. Friday night is when the data resets on Patreon. Friday night's when it resets. So tomorrow I'm going to get 6 Feet Under out, another Genius Game episode, a couple more things. Maybe I don't know, a couple things. But you'll get 6 Feet Under tomorrow. You'll get the Genius. If you guys are watching the Genius, it is a Patreon exclusive on my Patreon. But amazing show. It's a very strategic game done in Korea, I believe. I don't know. It's an Asian country. And it's subtitled, but it's great. 1st and 15, Vikings. Catch made. Almost first down. I think he's short by a foot. But they're hurry up. They got to get 18 points in 3 minutes. Vikings are going hurry up. Wide open catch. And he makes it out of bounds. Out of bounds, clock stops. 17-yard gain. Thielen. I love you, video, but do you breathe? Steve John, did you get really drunk off my shot? Aaron Clark. I'm stoned. I'm jealous. I love you, view, but do you breathe? Oh, but do you breathe is not beating Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers can flick that thing. Steve John, I will agree right now. Aaron Rodgers is playing much better ball. Vikings get the first down again. That is 3 straight first downs by the Vikings. They have just flown down the field. 3 first downs. They're already inside the 35. They're in field goal range. They need 2 touchdowns, an extra point, and a field goal. And here we go. Fires. First down again. Cross the 15. 4 first downs in a row. They converted first downs on every play. They're inside the 15. Vikings not playing. What happened is Nashville today. I seen something about an explosion. Oh, I don't know. Catch made. Touchdown by, oh no. They stop him. It was almost Smith Jr. It would have been Smith Jr.'s 3rd touchdown. They stop him at the 1 yard. Hurry up, Vikings. We're going volume. It's Vikings. Incomplete. Cousins pass. 2 minutes on the clock. 2:01. Oh, Ryan, I thought you were making a joke. My sister's boyfriend told me about that. Something happened today. There was a bomb that went off in Nashville. I do remember that. I can't remember what it was about, though.
2nd goal.
Vikings, 2nd and goal. Someone calls timeout. Saints timeout.
Millions of kids nationwide are without their normal access to.
Who do you think is going to the Super Bowl? I honestly think it could be a rematch. I'm going to go, my prediction, it could be the easy prediction, but I think it's the real deal. I'm going to go Saints, Chiefs. I think it's going to be Saints, Chiefs, Super Bowl. And yes, I'm a Saints fan, but I think the fact that Drew Brees on a month of broken ribs could come within a field goal to the Chiefs, who I think are the best team in football right now. Right now, the Chiefs are the best team in football. But that's because Breeze is still recovering. If they can come within a field goal of the best team, I think it's going to be Chiefs, Saints, and I think the Saints got a shot. Vikings, incomplete again, no flags. Guys, the Saints could hold them at the line. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. It would have been Smith Jr. again, too. You think Breeze is done after this season? I don't think so. Well, here we go. If he makes it to the Super Bowl and wins the Super Bowl, I think Breeze might retire. If they get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl, he might retire. Any other way, I think he's playing at least another year or 2. That's my prediction. But if they win, he might go out on a high note. Saints bat the ball down on 3rd and goal. They have held the line. The Saints defense has held the line. It was 1st and goal from the 1, and now it's 4th and goal. You know they're going to go for it. You know they're going to go for it. But the Saints D is stepping up, man. Steve John says the Chiefs will beat the Saints. I don't expect you to say anything else but that. But I don't agree. Cousins is out. It's a 4th and goal from the hash mark. And the Vikings use a timeout. That's bizarre. The Vikings, on 4th and goal after an incomplete pass, use a timeout. So even though they have to score 3 times and it's highly unlikely, very, very unlikely, they use a timeout. What a waste. I'm going to log off. Have a good rest of the night. Ryan, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll see you again, Ryan, before that. But thank you for joining. I'll see you in Scotland at some point.
Seattle does win it if they're able to take care of business. And for the Rams, what a tough loss they had against the New York Jets. And so
Here we go, guys. Vikings going for it. 4th and goal. 2:15 on the clock.
that was almost where I went. 4th down and goal. Cousins out to his right, throws, pass caught, but touchdown.
They're saying touchdown, but I don't know about that. Thielen catches it. It's a touchdown on the field. Now there's a fight breaking out. There's a fight breaking out. Thielen. That was funny. They ran over. Thielen was holding onto the ball, and one of them batted it out of his hand. And now they're all jarring at the mouth. Here we go. Here's the replay. Did he score? On 4th down, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Here it is. I don't know, guys. It's tight. Here we go. Sideline marker. I don't know, guys. That's really close, and he didn't tuck it in the pylon. The pylon fell because the defender hit it. I don't know, guys. I don't know if they got that. Don't you love Joe Buck? I hate Troy Aikman. Steve John, I don't know if you're joking around, but I hate Joe Buck, and I love Troy Aikman. I don't know, guys. This is close, but it doesn't matter. There's 2 minutes left in the game, and they're down by 3 touchdowns. I mean, right there, it looks touchdown.
It's a touchdown. After the play,
I think it's a touchdown. I'm going to be honest. I think he got it. It's really close, but I think Thielen is in for the touchdown. And here we go. So the Vikings are going for 2 points.
It was a 4th down play, and that shot down the line looked like the ball may have broken the plane, and a good call by the official who was getting run down on the play as well.
Here we go. Vikings 2-point conversion. It'll make it a 10-point game, but there's 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Misses. That's it, guys. It's over. They did a floater pass over the head to Jefferson. No good. No flags. That's it. It's a 12-point game. And now they're going to have to do an onside kick, score a touchdown, onside kick, score a touchdown, and they got 2 timeouts, and there's 2 minutes on the clock. It ain't happening. Cisco Argueda. I have Thielen fantasy. Let's go. I'll root for Thielen right now. He got the touchdown. You got it, bro. Cisco got the touchdown. They didn't dispute it. They didn't challenge it. So, Cisco, is this Super Bowl for fantasy? This is the first year in the history of my life as an adult where I didn't get in the playoffs in a fantasy football league. But I also didn't play any, except for one that was like a friendly thing, and they got weird rules. It was like a $20 game. I don't do my $1,000 leagues. Here we go, guys. The Vikings with the onside kick, and they only got 2 touchdowns. So all the Saints got to do, we're going to go volume. All the Saints got to do is rebound, and we're done. Saints get the ball. Taysom Hill gets it. Taysom Hill fields the ball. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. There's 2 minutes left. The Vikings do have 2 timeouts, but they have maybe, if the Saints don't convert and they basically use up all the clock, the Vikings might have 30 seconds to score 2 touchdowns. It's not happening. In all honesty, the Vikings would be stupid to even use the timeouts. You're just prolonging the inevitable right now. Had they converted that onside kick, it would have made sense. But if the Vikings take a timeout now, I mean, they got to go to the 2-minute warning, so there's going to be a timeout. Up the middle, Murray, gain of 3 or 4 yards, and it's 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Vikings are taking a timeout. They're going to take their chances, I guess. Vikings timeout. Hill seems very cocky to me. Steve John, I will say that Hill does seem cocky to me too. I won't disagree with that. Breeze doesn't. I think Breeze is a humble family man. But Hill does appear to be very cocky. I'll give you that. Drew Brees is in with Taysom Hill. Oh, no, now Taysom Hill went out. 2nd and 6, guys. Drew Brees is in. Don't ask me why, but they got Drew Brees in on a 2nd and 6 up by 12 points.
Having lost 2 straight. Saints have lost 2 in a row as well. Here's Brees throwing
wide open. Josh Hill, and they're at the 1-yard line. The Saints are at the 1-yard line. They could give Kamara the touchdown. Guys, the Saints won this game. The Saints are at the 1-yard line at the 2-minute warning. They could give Kamara the 6th touchdown. But what pisses me off is it could have been number 7. Josh Hill gets all the way down to the 1-yard line. Drew Brees, even though they're up 12 points with 2 minutes left, Drew Brees comes in, throws a 30-something yarder to Josh Hill, and they get to the 1-yard line. Do you know, can you just admit that Drew Brees' hairline is Steve John, I will definitely admit. I talk about that with people all the time. Drew Brees' hairline has receded all over the place. It's gone back and forward many times. Drew Brees probably has hair plugs. Hey, people do it. I'm not going to knock the guy, but I will definitely agree. 6 TDs is the record, right? Cisco, we were talking about it before. 6 TDs is the record. Kamara could have got it on the last touchdown, and they stripped him of it by letting Taysom Hill do it. Now, Kamara has another chance at it, and he would have had 7. Now he's got to tie the record. He could have had the record, man. 7 touchdowns. Yeah. Now Kamara could tie with the Bears. Steve John saying Kamara could tie the record. Kamara has scored 5 touchdowns on the ground. Could have had a 6, and for some reason they didn't put him in. If they don't put him in again, the crowd literally booed. They're in the Saints Stadium. Me and the entire crowd booed Sean Payton's call. They let Taysom Hill run it in, even though they were way ahead in the game with 0 minutes on the clock. Total bullshit. What's up, Saf? We're in a commercial timeout right now. They're at the 2-minute warning. The Saints are up by 12 at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. Kamara could break the NFL record or tie it right now, but he would have broke it. Sean Payton stripped him of it. I'm going to be so mad, Saf. I totally agree with you. If Sean Payton doesn't put him in, he heard the crowd boo, so he knows how mad the fans are at him. You don't bench the guy that just scored your first 5 touchdowns and he can break an NFL record. That's mental. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
86 games on Sunday, 19 games on Monday, 14 on Thursday, 2 on Tuesday, 2 on Saturday. There are more to come tomorrow. 1 on Wednesday and 1 on a Friday. Bingo.
1st and goal. Saints. Kamara's in. Kamara's in. 1st and goal. Handoff. Kamara. Touchdown. Oh my God. Alvin Kamara. The 6th touchdown. Guys, he would have had the NFL record. That makes me so mad. Alvin Kamara could have the NFL record, and it probably would have stood for my friggin' lifetime. But to get Taysom Hill in there, they stripped him. Alvin Kamara with the 6th touchdown, NFL record, ties 1965 Bears running back. My God, man. Alvin Kamara with 6. He could have had 7, man. I mean, the dude is humble. Kamara's walking around. He ain't bragging and he ain't like complaining.
So many of his runs today, he's been met, right around the line of scrimmage.
Man, the dude could have had 7.
That's a really big hole, starting with that opening possession. But he has run so tough. We're taking a look at that one. Where it's close. It is close.
They're saying it's close. They're saying it might not be a touchdown. Give them the friggin' touchdown and stop bullshitting this goddamn man's record. They're trying to strip Kamara of this record or something. They've given him every chance, and he keeps doing magic, and they just call it a touchdown. Kick the extra point. They're not challenging it. They said it's a touchdown. Kamara is now the tied record holder. He could have been the sole record holder. Extra point is good. 52-33, Saints winning.
One of these games, and we see history today. With Alvin Kamara, 6 rushing touchdowns, 2nd guy to do it in the history of the league.
See, there's no asterisk.
155 rush yards. America's Game of the Week, Sunday.
There's no asterisk. That's what I hate. The people that watch this game will know that Alvin Kamara should have had 7 touchdowns. But 20 years from now, no one's going to know that. It's going to be in the record books that Alvin Kamara tied this guy from 1965. Alvin Kamara just got stripped from an NFL record that has been standing for over 55 years. That is sad in my mind, that this man should have a sole possession of this record, and they stripped him of that. My own team did it. I'm so mad. I mean, he's happy, but that's bullshit, man. I could understand if the Saints had the record, and they're like, we want our dude to tie our own dude. But you don't let your guy go for the record? That pisses me off.
They've had kind of a Jekyll and Hyde year, especially here the last few weeks.
All right, well, it's over now, guys. The Vikings are down by 19 points. and there's a minute 50 on the clock. So right now, this is basically it. I'll take one more shot. Yeah, the game's over. 19-point lead by the Saints. It's definitely the highest scoring game of the Saints year. One of the highest scoring since I've watched. I know there's been a higher scoring for the Saints, but this is one of the highest scoring I can remember in a while. Kirk Cousins scrambling, gets the ball up, no good. Guys, the Saints won. There's no chance in hell this game is going anywhere but win. So, I just want to see what happens. We're just going to run it out. It's a minute 40 on the clock. Cousins, they got 2nd and 10, down 19. It was a game for a while, guys. It was a game for a while. If you're jumping in, the Saints won 52-33. Cousins still has the ball, but they're nowhere near anywhere. It's 3rd and 10, a minute on the clock. Nothing's happening. I feel bad that the Vikings season's over. I do enjoy the Vikings. I got nothing against the Vikings. They're not a bad team, except for the fact that they caused that upset against us. This is our revenge. This is our revenge for the miserable upset they had against us in the playoffs. Here's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10, Vikings ball. If they go back to the Saints, that's it, guys. As a Vikings fan, I can never forgive the Saints. Cousins running for his life, throws it out of bounds. It's 4th and 10 with a minute 13 on the clock. The cameraman, they're trying to film the cameraman on Christmas, and they're like being assholes. Do you like the Bears? Because that's my thing. The Bears I'm neutral with. I like the Bears. The Bears is a great AFC team. My number one AFC team is the Steelers, because my brother lives in Pittsburgh. I've been rooting for the Steelers for many, many a year as an AFC team. If the Saints get knocked out, I always go Steelers. But the Bears, probably my second favorite AFC team. I love the Bears. The Bears are a good, solid team. I've liked them since the 80s. The Super Bowl shuffle, I grew up in the 80s, guys. The Bears with the Super Bowl shuffle, you gotta dig it. The Saints could get some crazy pass and then bring Kamara in for a touchdown. I mean, they could, but the way, honestly, the Saints could intercept and bring Kamara in, but the fact that Sean Payton didn't let Kamara get it on the last one, he's going to just take a knee. Sean Payton isn't about records. He wants to just win the game, so I'm not even excited about that. Vikings pass on 4th, and they're tripped up. That's it, guys. No first down, no timeouts. Saints win the game. Merry Christmas, everybody. The game is over. I got to film some videos. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I got 2 hours of videos to still record for Patreon. So I'm going to call it a night. The Saints have won. Merry Christmas, everyone. If you're in the chat, slap a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And thank you all for joining me on Christmas. The Saints winning by 19, the highest score they've had all season. Did you know the Bears creator technically made the NFL? I don't know what all that. They'll just take a knee. Whatever's going on in the chat, I'll read it later. Good night, everybody. Saints win. They're taking knees. We're done. Merry Christmas.